If you're looking for the best ATV tire, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on the features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. So let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have ITP Mud Lite II ATV/UTV. Right now, the ITP Mud Lite II is the best ATV tire for a combination of trail and mud driving. In other words, if you don't know where you'll use your ATV mostly in the next period, the ITP Mud Lite II is the best bet. You certainly won't be disappointed with this tire. The best thing about this tire is that it's not overly expensive, despite its excellent toughness and durability. The tire comes with a 6-ply rating, which should be enough even for the most aggressive drivers out there. But let's start with trails because that's where this tire truly shines. In our testing, we found that the Mud Lite II provides the driver with excellent responsiveness on hard-packed surfaces, as well as excellent stability at higher speeds. On rocky surfaces, the Mud Lite II continues to shine, achieving excellent traction and toughness. The angled and deep lugs work very well for driving on wet trails and gravel, but also give excellent mud traction. Sure, you will find better mud tires, but none will have the same trail performance as the Mud Lite II. And unlike all-terrain tires, ITP's gem has a redesigned tread pattern for better mud cleanout, which helps in demanding conditions. Finally, we were positively surprised at how the Mud Lite II handles road driving. The ride is smooth, and there's enough grip for normal driving. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Kenda Bearclaw K299. The Kenda Bearclaw is another all-rounder that works on every surface. Like the ITP Mud Lite II, the Kenda can cover both hard-packed surfaces and mud. However, in this case, the mud traction is the better one. The angled lugs with large holes on the Bearclaw pay dividends anytime you encounter mud. This tire works outstandingly well in light mud, where the traction is second to none. The Kenda Bearclaw is also usable in deep mud, more so than other tires in its category. Furthermore, despite the large angled lugs, the Bearclaw is also very useful in other trail sections. Hard-packed surfaces shouldn't be an issue. The Bearclaw has enough straight-line stability and side-to-side grip for fast driving. The tire is also very responsive, thanks to the carefully designed center lugs. The Kenda Bearclaw is even very useful in the winter. Snow traction is excellent. On the road though, the Kenda Bearclaw isn't the best choice out there. The ride is smooth enough and the handling responsive, but you will experience a lack of grip and traction. Like most Kenda tires, the Bearclaw is super tough and durable with puncture-resistant casing and 6-ply construction. The number 3 position is held by Interco Swamp Lite. Interco's aggressive ATV tire is the best option for riders that are only interested in driving performance. Wherever you go, the Swamp Lite will provide you with outstanding traction and drivability, which competes with racing tires. Driving fast on various trails with a set of these tires is pure joy. Thanks to the optimized V-forward tread pattern with vertical center lugs, the Swamp Lite is super responsive during fast riding. The strong construction adds excellent high-speed stability to the mix. When it comes to surfaces, the Swamp Lite can easily handle them all. The tire is perfectly usable on hard-packed surfaces and even some intermediate surfaces. Light mud is another area where the Swamp Lite excels, providing the rider with outstanding traction. That said, deep mud poses a bigger problem for the tire. It is usable, but we recommend against pushing it too hard. You might get stuck. On the positive side, the ride on the street is very smooth and safe. Finally, the Swamp Lite is known for accelerated wear when driven on very hard surfaces, something that its competitors fully rectified in their latest tires. Next at number 4 we have SunF A027 ATV. If you are interested purely in performance, then the SunF A027 will be a great fit for you. Thanks to the lightweight construction, the A027 weighs 30% less than its competition. That is unsprung weight, which can affect performance in a great way. When fitted on your ATV, these tires should improve its performance and lower the fuel economy. And who doesn't want to go fast and save fuel at the same time? When it comes to cornering performance and traction, the SunF A027 again doesn't disappoint. The knobby tread pattern on this tire is different from most, which is good because it provides the rider with outstanding traction and drivability. The A027 is especially good on hard-packed surfaces, better than almost any other tire on this list. Riding fast with a set of these tires on dry trail feels safe. The tires are very responsive, have outstanding traction, and excellent grip in the corners. That said, the SunF isn't the best option for deep mud, even though it is perfectly usable in light mud. Nonetheless, that is always the case with knobby tires. On the positive side, the SunF A027 is impressively tough and durable, and offers excellent on-road ride and stability. The number 5 position is held by Carlisle All Trail ATV tire. Carlisle's All Trail tire is one of the most popular ATV tires among off-road enthusiasts. There is a reason for that. The tire performs outstandingly well across various surfaces and weather conditions. The busy tread pattern with a large number of grooves makes this tire a true all-rounder. With a set of these tires, your ATV can conquer almost any surface you encounter, provided it's not very deep mud. We had a very good experience on hard-packed surfaces, such as dirt and gravel, but also rocks and grass. The Carlisle All Trail is even usable in light mud, but we recommend against pushing it too far. The best thing about this tire is that it's very responsive and stable at higher speeds. Driving fast on a trail with the Carlisle is fun, but more importantly, safe. Furthermore, due to the larger contact patch this tire has when compared to mud tires, it performs very well on the street. Stability is very good indeed, and the tire is DOT approved, so you don't have problems with authorities. With that said, you will be paying a bit more to get all those qualities in one tire. The Carlisle All Trail is more expensive than its rivals. Nevertheless, the tough and durable tread compound means that you won't be changing these tires frequently, which partially rectifies the higher price. The number 6 position is dominated by EFX MotoClaw Radial. EFX's ATV tire called MotoClaw has a tread pattern that's unlike anything else on the road. A quick look at the tread and you already know that the MotoClaw is designed to work both on hard-packed surfaces and mud. To make all of that possible, EFX made the lugs as strong as possible. That is very important in a tire that will be used on intermediate and hard surfaces, such as rocks, dirt, and gravel. This also means that the tire is supremely responsive. You don't have to wait for the lugs to bend and start gripping the surface. Here, everything happens immediately. Thanks to all of that, the EFX MotoClaw is super fun to drive on the trail. The tire has enough grip and traction for a safe ride, and enough responsiveness to provide the driver with excellent steering feel. On top of that, the MotoClaw is also useful in the mud. Sure, it won't dethrone any real mud tire in deep mud, but light mud shouldn't pose a problem for this tire. Furthermore, the MotoClaw is even usable on the street, where the ride is very smooth. Like most tires made from EFX, the MotoClaw is supremely tough and durable. It should last a pretty long time. With that said, this is also one of the most expensive ATV tires right now. Moving on to the next at number 7 with GBC Kanati Mongrel. If you're looking for aggressive ATV tires that will work on most surfaces, look no further than the GBC Kanati Mongrel. This tire is designed to work on most off-road surfaces, and it succeeds with high points throughout. One of the best things about the Kanati Mongrel is that it has a 10-ply rating. This means that the tire is super tough, but also that you can use it with very low pressures without worrying about damaging it. Right now, only a few competitors offer a 10-ply rating. The excellent toughness is joined by very good performance on a trail road. The Kanati Mongrel handles hard-packed surfaces like a champion. It is very responsive, allows for great high-speed pursuits, and has high levels of grip and traction. Furthermore, the Kanati Mongrel also works on wet surfaces. Driving in light mud shouldn't pose any issue. The aggressive tread pattern takes care of giving you enough traction. The tire is also usable in deep mud, but for serious mid-driving, we still recommend going for a proper mud tire. Lastly, this tire is DOT approved, which means that you can use it on the road legally. More importantly, the ride on the pavement is very smooth, more so than mud tires. Handling is also pretty good, albeit not exceptional. The number 8 position is held by Kenda Executioner. The Kenda Executioner is one of the best ATV mud tires right now, thanks to the unique combination of outstanding traction, responsive handling, and excellent toughness and durability. The Executioner is a specialized mud tire for riders that want to have fun on the most demanding surfaces. This is a tire that can easily tackle light mud, get its lugs dirty in deep mud, and even give you enough traction in mud covered with puddles of water. The deep, angled lugs with a hole inside prove to be the perfect design for driving in mud. The traction you will get from these tires is second to none. Just twist the lever, and the ATV will easily go forward. The Executioner is usable on other surfaces as well. Driving on sand is possible, thanks to the reinforced knobs that can work at lower pressures. The same knobs are also strong enough to provide good stability on hard-packed and intermediate surfaces. Like most Kenda tires, the Executioner is very tough and durable, with a 6-ply rating and puncture-resistant casing. The only area where the Kenda isn't as good is the on-road performance, where the ride quality isn't as smooth as we'd like. Next at number 9 we have ITP Cryptid. The ITP Cryptid is absolutely the best ATV mud tire for driving in a very deep muck. This tire is so good at digging through very deep mud that you'll need a pretty powerful ATV to get the most out of it. If your ATV isn't powerful enough and you encounter deep mud, the tires might put a lot of strain on the engine and transmission components. Still, if you own a powerful ATV, we can't think of a better tire. The ITP Cryptid provides the rider with unparalleled forward traction on most surfaces, and especially mud. The Cryptid can give you traction even where you don't expect, including deep mud covered with over 20 inches of water. In other words, the ITP Cryptid is as good as you're brave. On top of that, the grooved center lugs channel away mud and debris from the tire, keeping it clean and ready for the next big puddle of mud. Apart from mud, the ITP Cryptid is perfectly usable on other surfaces. Traction is outstanding on every surface, but you might experience slightly worse side-to-side action than on all-terrain, hard-packed, or intermediate tires. On the positive side, the ITP Cryptid is supremely tough and durable. Owners report that the lugs can take a very hard beating without significant wear. Finally, the Cryptid provides a smooth ride on the road and good stability. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Maxxis Mudzilla. There is no way we make a list of the best ATV tires for trail and mud and not include the Maxxis Mudzilla. The deep lugs with an incision in the middle will give you outstanding traction on every surface you encounter, including very deep mud. Maxxis took care of cleaning as well. The step-down tread improves cleaning and lug strength. On top of that, the advanced rubber compound enhances straight-line traction, which is unique for a mud-terrain tire. On the trail, the Mudzilla is as good as the best mud tires around. Thanks to the stiff sidewalls, responsiveness is top-notch, while the stability is excellent throughout. With that said, the Mudzilla performs best when in the mud. Thanks to the specifically designed tread pattern constructed to flex more in mud-accumulating areas, the Mudzilla provides the rider with outstanding forward thrust on the most demanding surfaces. In other words, the tire works successfully both in light and very deep mud. With that said, the Mudzilla isn't the smoothest riding tire around, which is bad news for riders that ride their ATVs on the road. Still, at least the stability is good, and overall the handling is very safe. That's all for today. We upload tech product review videos every single day. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.